Hi, I'm Susan.
And I am Allison, and today Susan and I are going to show you how to make the perfect pom-pom.
Let's get started. Okay, Allison, how do we get started?
Alright, supplies. Let's talk about these pom-pom makers.
Yes.
Now, you can make pom-poms with your hands or with cardboard, but the reason we think these are superior is because they produce a perfectly uniform pom-pom. So for projects where you want multiple pom-poms, you can get them the exact size you want. They come in these 6 different sizes and they're really inexpensive. I found these at Joann's in the yarn accessory department. Don't forget to bring your coupon. So they start in this circle and you're going to separate it so you have 2 C's.
Okay.
And then you take your yarn and just start on one side. You tuck that tail in and just start wrapping.
Okay. Okay, so I tend to have a little bit of a perfectionist side when I'm crafting, and I like things to be very uniform. And this is not an occasion in which you should worry about things being uniform.
Nope, you want to bulk up your yarn. So you can see here I've wrapped 2 or 3 times around this half of the C. And then once you've wrapped to your liking, your bulk liking, you're just going to bring your yarn over to the next side.
Okay, so you know what I do? I do it a little different, but I just bring it like this and I close that.
Oh, you close it?
Yeah, but I don't think it matters. You can do it either way.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll just pull mine straight over, but let's say you're on this end like Susan is. You can close it, bring it over, and start wrapping.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Either way.
When you're done wrapping, I like to hook the end of my thread in that little foot.
Yeah.
And then give it a snip.
And I do mine a little different where I hook mine on this little thing right here. And I give it a snip there. But either way, with Allison's you cut less, you trim less at the end, and with this one,
it all works.
Yeah.
It holds it in place in that hook. As you can see right here, there's a groove. She's following that groove with her scissors, and it's splitting the yarn in half there. Perfect.
Okay, now you're going to want to take a little piece of string. You can make it as long, as short as you want, just depending on what project you're doing. And go ahead and wrap this within the groove, and then you're just going to tie it in a knot in the groove.
And I think the mistake people make here is they're afraid to pull too tight.
Oh, yeah.
You really want to muscle it.
Just pull it as tight as you can.
Mm-hmm. And
then what you do is you just open your pom-pom maker, and you pull it apart like that. There you go.
And then you can see some snaggles.
Allison is like the redheaded stepchild right there.
Some snaggles appeared, and then you just want to go through and even everything up.
Trim it uniform.
Yeah, trim it uniform. And there you have it. The absolutely perfectly perfect pom-pom.